We're now moving on to completed buildings transport. The project is the Metropolitan Bus Station in Warszawa, Poland. Please welcome Tremend.
Hello, my name is Magda Federowicz-Bull. This is my partner, Anna Federowicz. We are Tremend company, and today we wanted to show you bus station in Lublin. So this is the location in Poland, eastern part of Poland. Not very big city, but medium city, 350,000 inhabitants. Client's brief for this bus station was that actually we had historical existing train station, a little bit abandoned surroundings, and they wanted to put all the transport together, even with national transport, and also modernize all the infrastructure. Our goal as an architect was really integration of all this metropolitan, regional, and national transport. And second one was revitalization of post-industrial areas. You will see how it looked like, and also ecology and sustainability. Starting from first goal, as you see, we just connected all the transport. In the blue, you see the existing historical train station, and we added new bus station, and long-distance buses and local transport, trolley buses, cars, bicycles, all together. And long-distance buses we use as a photovoltaic farm producing energy. This is how it looked like, the transport here. So it was pretty not well organized. The station was a little bit abandoned. Here you have in green this location. So we wanted also create a kind of underground passage between existing historical station and public bus station that we created. It's underway because of the ownership problems. Here's a picture of how it looks like. In the back, you see on the left side, historical station and our new project that we constructed. And now about something about idea. So main idea of this project is really make new project, but bring back and make a kind of modernization of existing area. You see here how it was looking like, the pictures. So we wanted to connect it with the old town, existing parks, which are on the north, stadium, and rebuild all the infrastructure all around, counting also streets and pedestrian passage, make more connections, yes? So this is the new development plan. On the side, white picture, one white building, it's a train station, and our new project with new roundabout and all this infrastructure, it's our project. A few words about the general idea. General idea was not to create something very big as a bus, just to create a kind of small bus station, box in box, where architecture is in also ecological part, has ecological part. So box in box, we hit only internal box, glass box, and outdoor box is heated by recuperation. So you have here a master plan. It's a very simple plan. Down on the right side, you see train station, and then you have the box, box in box, glass box with big roof on the columns. Idea is really create something like modernistic box, glass box with the roof. Only one decorative form, it's a column, structure columns that are supporting roof. And they are idea is coming from traditional cutouts from Lublin district and symbol of Lublin, emblem of Lublin, where is a kind of winery that we want to put on these columns in the end. As you see on this picture, we enter from the right side, from the western side. So the location is connected with the sides of the world because of the ecological part, because we didn't want to have overheated. When you enter from the left side, you will see the concrete map of Lublin, very big wall, which is also consuming energy wall that gives energy back in the evening. And then you go directly to the bus stops. Here is the view from the Sofer Gardens. So idea was also creating a lot of places for local people that didn't have it because it was totally abandoned. We did a lot of communication analysis before, and they also had a public consultation identifying resident needs and comparing this to the other cities, transport communication hub to the other cities in Europe, yes? So this is from the south. And this is the plan. So this is the main plan. So when you enter from the western side, in front you have this wall. As I said, it's a map of Lublin, and concrete was consuming energy. And all around, in the middle, you have tickets, place where you buy tickets. And you can have also all the toilets and everything what you need. And the external part, surrounded by glass walls, it's heated by recuperation energy from heating inside, yes? On the second floor, it's just a quiet zone, quiet waiting room with a small cafeteria, and that's it, yes? That's what we have here, some toilets on the and back of house on the right side. Parking is totally naturally ventilated. You have greenery also on the level of the parking, trees coming out. It's not closed parking, so as you see on the section, we use natural ventilation for this. And we have also rooftop place that we win for the people to have observation deck for historical part and also have a new created space. This is the view from the down, from the parking with trees. And also we created a kind of vertical wall from the Ludowe Park just to remind people that they have greenery nearby and creating new passages. This is the long distance bus shelters. Created as a people can hide from the rain, but also it's a photovoltaic farm when we produce energy for this investment and even more. This is winter view, some view how we treat the greenery all around. The roof where we have like sky garden, and also people can hang out with hammocks, children play. This is from the project, the roof project, and some visualizations from the consultation with the neighbors and people all around, visualization. Some gardens, and this is the main entrance with this wall, as I said, and dialogue between tradition and modern, yes? So this is the idea of the columns. It comes from, as I said, traditional Lublin cutouts. When this structure, we build it on it. But when we came to the 3D model, we said, why not put a greenery on it? So in a few years, the bus station will look differently. It will be covered with greenery because it's a symbol of Lublin, wineries, yes? Few pictures of it and some sustainable solutions. So as I said, architecture, it's box in box. The second box is heated through recuperation of the energy, natural ventilation, photovoltaic farms. Here you see this box in box idea, and some idea of pump heatings because we have them in cascades, rainwater recuperation, a lot of biophilic design, greenery, 2 green gardens for people, and also roof garden. And natural ventilation in the building and also in the parking, yes, with micro shading systems that help people. We created also a big roof to cover all this small box from the sun, yes. A few pictures that we have this the dialogue between outside and inside, tradition and modernity. So you can always see this historical building. This is concrete map with Lublin map that absorbs energy, as I said before, and some pictures from the materials that we use. They are totally recyclable, and staircase going to the rooftop, which is totally concreted, simple staircase. So just to come back to the idea of the project, for us it's also a social project. We want to create space. Putting all the transport together, we want to create space that will help people that live there to modernize all the surroundings, and also for the passengers, really to look more social for this kind of places, and open to the new district, create new quality space, and put a kind of biodiversity. And this is a kind of new space that we create, a manifestation for us, commitment for the people, ecology, social value for people, and all this in one place, one building, which will serve as a transportation hub. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question. I mean, the columns and the ceiling, they are looking quite different. I mean, like contrasted elements and architectural language-wise, let's say. What is the reason of this? I mean, because you showed some pictures about the columns' sources, I mean, intellectual sources. So I wonder why this is not a continuing process of thinking. I mean,
Actually, first idea was really to create a new space. New space needs a kind of new symbol because it was really abandoned place. Yes, so it was even dangerous for the people that were living there and for passengers. Yes, because it was only a small train station. The idea of the columns comes really from cutouts onto the plan, which in the end you don't see because it's three-dimensional objects. That's why we looked at the emblem of Lublin. And you have winery in this emblem. Mm-hmm. So we said we will make it as a kind of tree, but not tree, also in 3D, and put the greenery also inside. So in a few years you will have green these columns. Yes, this is the main idea of this. But the building itself for us should be simple, like really box.
I would say the building is and the roof is as a background, and these columns which are supporting what is really effort for structure engineer. They are kind of sculpture which brings people, make this place interesting, and this object is a kind of bridge to the beautiful city which is not very well discovered in Poland. Beautiful city on Polish land.
Great, thank you. One more question. Is the roof usable? I mean, people are...
Yes. Yeah. It's a steel structure, and these columns are supporting this roof. Yes, it's like really structure.
People are using the roof as
yes,
well?
using, and it's a garden. On the top, you have greenery, hammocks, playgrounds, and yes, for people, yeah.
What's interesting, we try to make level of gardens, so it's level on the ground. We create some parks around also, and it's a garden also on the roof, and vertical gardens in columns and in the wall. So we have connections with all the gardens, horizontal and vertical.
Thank you.
Sure. Yes, well, first, congratulations. Also, I understand how much it's difficult to explain in so complex project in 10 minutes. Then
yes.
You can breathe. Running, yes. You can breathe now. Don't worry.
Yes.
Just go too fast. And
I'm not native speaker.
We enjoy.
Also, so.
Then you try to explain so many complex concepts on this project, yes. Which I don't know very well Poland, but I've been in some areas, and I think this project is a clash, against these kind of traditionals. Maybe the latest years
yes,
was not very good. So I think you make a really courage buildings in that context. And I was very intrigued by the urban planning, so how you try to fix this connection between train and bicycle and bus. So I think you make a really amazing effort on make together this part of the city, which is, as I know, in many cities in Europe, the small cities are not really connected, and then, But well, I don't really have a question, but there are so many ideas here,
yes.
Which is putting all together. Some maybe is, I know the complexity, I know it's difficult, I'm an architect too, so I know. But I was fascinated by the picture of these kind of columns, which you say maybe will be greenery in the future. But maybe there's some geometry problems between the square of the roof and these columns, it looks like trees, and then a glass box. So I don't know if you were thinking maybe this glass box can get another shape more in the geometry of these trees. It's because there are many things. I don't say it's bad. I only say I'm just thinking about maybe the geometry is so complex and interesting, and
We were a little bit afraid to make too, because columns are a strong element. Yes,
Yeah,
for
they're
us,
so strong. No,
yes,
it's-
strong, and for us, the rest should be very calm, like a background for this. And also, we made a lot of analysis from different streets, not to make it too high this building, and also to see this historical station, which is maybe not the best, most beautiful historical building, but in Poland everything was destroyed. So we really
yeah, it
tried to
was-
prevent it. Yes, from so that's why. Something new with symbolic element coming from the city tradition, but that's why it's maybe rectangular, modernistic, and simple because we think it shouldn't be too much competitive. Yes, of course, could be more organic, but then we were afraid we were trying to be too competitive to historical building.
Okay.
Yes.
No, because play with this kind of a column, you play with some very famous buildings, like Frank Lloyd Wright, Johnson Bach's, columns, and the geometry was an amazing way to make structures and buildings shape, But I think it was very courage project, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Also for your fasting presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you bring back an image of the station at night? Because
Night.
the transport stations are very cold places generally.
Which slide
And
would you like to see once again?
Any slide showing nighttime?
Nighttime. Or maybe this one. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It's to know the feeling of the welcome in the daytime seems very clear. There's a lot of planting, a very well structured organization in terms of moving people around. At nighttime, these places can become quite different.
Yes.
And so the question is, it's a very cold, it's almost like it's snowing underneath.
Unfortunately, this is the
Yes.
before opening, no leaves and snow, as you said. I will try to find maybe with greenery because greenery is more cheerful. I don't know if you have these pictures.
That's sort of, well,
This is like because we have gray weather very often. Yes.
and I was looking for the warmth. And where do you find the warmth of welcome these transit stations are not the most hospitable places generally. And it's a question of where you find the humanity.
For us, greenery that will grow up will
Right.
bring it, hopefully, yes, because this is from opening, and the pictures are from opening.
Right.
Yes, so really not a lot of this, but
So in,
yeah.
so in, let's say 5-10 years time, you won't see these structural columns very much. They'll
yes,
be
and
green.
it will be green, yes.
Yeah,
And
okay.
also the box is flashing like a lighthouse a little bit in the night, yes, for me. So that's, yeah.
And I can tell you what's amazing, that it is very crowded now. So people are making this, what you are talking about. So really this movement of people, meeting point, it's really this what we really wanted to achieve.
Thank you.
Yeah, it would be nice if you take a picture with all people.
We cannot
That
in
would be
Poland
nice.
because you have permission, need
No,
permission.
you maybe
yeah.
finish, but,
yeah, and unfortunately for each pictures we were asking people not to come because we cannot publish them then. Yeah.
Okay, great.
No, congratulations for a really well thought through project. And I'm really looking forward to seeing more pictures in the future.
Yes.
Because I believe when you have the green in it, and then you'll have seasons when there will be no green, there will be just twigs. So I think this building is going to acquire another dimension.
Yes.
Just simply because of the way the green and the columns will be married to each other, and it will be changing over the 12 months of the year. So that's just a comment. I'm really looking forward, and I will follow that building, how it
Okay.
looks.
Thank you. You are
you.
welcome to Poland. Thank you.